Assalamualaikum everyone and hi. Today I will share with you guys a little knowledge about the proximity sensor. What is the proximity sensor? A proximity sensor is a non-contact sensor that detects the presence of an object when the object, or often called the target, enters the sensor's field. What does the proximity sensor do? Proximity sensor detects the movement or presence of an object and converts the information into an electrical signal. It means that this proximity sensor could detect the movement or any presence of an object without touching it. Next, the good of proximity sensor. First, it provides high-speed response. Second, it is not affected by colors, as it detects the object that within its range, so it is almost completely unaffected by colors. Third, can be used in a wide temperature range. It can be used in the range from -40 degrees to 200 degrees. Where is the proximity sensor often used? It is always used in mobile phone, cars and else. But now we are focused about the mobile phone. Why it is used in mobile phone? It is because when a user holds the phone near their face, especially during the call, the proximity sensor will act by turning off the display to prevent the keypad presses and battery consumption from display. How does the proximity work in mobile phones? Let's watch the video on how it works. Assalamualaikum everyone and hi. Today in this video I want to explain about a way on how to know the range of your mobile phone's proximity sensor. In this case, we just can download the Sensor Box app and then click to the proximity sensor. At here, 5 cm is already shown. It means that the range of your phone's proximity sensor to detect the movement or any object is 5 cm. Or in other words, the proximity sensor in this mobile phone detect when there is object move toward it from the distance of 5 cm. I will show you the working of proximity sensor in this mobile phone. When there is object that move toward it in the range of 5 cm, you will see this flower will shrink, for example like this. When we move this object higher than that or out of the 5 cm range, you will see that this flower will expand. It means that this mobile phone have the proximity sensor that only could detect the object within the range of 5 cm. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Rafiq Nasrullah bin Ramli with number matric B0821104008. Today, I would like to explain what is light sensor. Light sensor is a passive device that converts light energy into an electrical output. Light sensors are more commonly known as photoelectric devices because they convert light energy photons into electronic signal electrons. So, this is the app that I use to measure the light, which is called light meter. As you can see, this app uses the front camera to detect the light. So, I will face my phone toward the light source and see what will happen. So this is the light source. And for now, we can see that the lux reading shows 450 lux, and now if I turn off the light, the lux reading will instantly decrease to 66 lux. And if I slowly dim the light, the lux reading will show slowly decrease from 400 to 170. So this is how the light sensors work in the phone. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arifin bin Muhammad. My metric number is B0821103332. Today I will present to you about gyroscope sensor. Gyroscope sensor is a device that can measure and maintain the orientation and angular velocity of an object. For this experiment, I will use software measure from my phone. To measure the surface is stable or not, I place my phone on flat surface. If it shows 0 degree, which means the surface is stable. I can also measure the angle of an object using this software. For example, this laptop monitor that are open in a certain angle, I can measure that angle by simply put my phone on top of that monitor. It will show us the angle of the open screen monitor, which we can see is 41 degree.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Fikri and my matrix number is B0821102274. For the next sensor that will be presented are LiDAR sensor. LiDAR sensor is a method for determining ranges by targeting an object with a laser and measuring the time for the reflected light to return to the receiver. So for this to happen, I will use an app software that is measures to show how to measure a certain object. To demonstrate, I will use this app to measure the length for the ruler. So let's spin the first point and set the second point. So it is shown 15 centimeter exactly as the length of a normal 15 centimeter ruler. This somehow shows us how accurate the measure sensor is. Next, I will measure the dimension of a laptop by its base and height. This is the result by using the sensor app that will give the dimension of 36 cm by 26 cm. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. My name is Muhammad Daniel. My metric number is B0821104222. Today I'm going to show you on how to use the sound meter. Firstly, you have to download the physics toolbox, the green icon here, and then you have to open it. In here, there is many type of sensor that we can use. Firstly is kinematics, acoustics, light, magnetism, and others. But I'm going to show you all how to use the sound meter. Firstly, you have to click the sound meter. Okay. Here, there is a graph that shows the sound intensity. The sound intensity will rise if there is voice or sound, and it will be decreased if there is no sound and voice. If there is a loud voice, it will be highest intensity. It is if there is a low voice, there will be a low intensity here. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.